What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and right here we have the 1/6 scale Doctor Strange MMS 387 from Hot Toys, and I had $200 in reward points through Sideshow, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger finally. I kind of was waiting to see if something else would pop up that interested me. I don't know why I dragged my feet on Doctor Strange. It was something I almost pre-ordered when it came up for pre-order, and for whatever reason I did not. But I'm glad that I did. My buddy Greg and my buddy Asros, they both rave about this one, so I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger sooner, but I got this almost for free. I think it cost me about $50 when you factor in tax and shipping. So I really cannot complain. I mean, I've bought enough through them to this is, I think, the second time I've been able to almost get one completely free. I think I got like I got the episode 4 Princess Leia like a week before she died. I got that free, and I just paid shipping. So that was the last time I had used my reward points. So the packaging is really cool. This is going to be the new way that I do the Hot Toys figure unboxing. I really liked the way the Star-Lord one went, so it's just so much easier. This spins, which is a really nice touch, and it opens up into a Doctor Strange box, and he was in there, and it had like the ring around it. This does lock into place if you get it in like the perfect direction. So there you have Doctor Strange on the side, and there you have the Doctor Strange information on the back, obviously upside down, but Doctor Strange, and right side up Doctor Strange. So the big unveiling, voila. I'm knocking all this stuff around, apologies. So here is El Doctoro Stephen Strange, and he gotcha. So one of the really cool things about this figure is it actually comes with an awesome like diorama display that you can kind of see in the background. A lot of these figures don't come with that, and if they do, it's not necessarily anywhere this intricate. I wouldn't say intricate, it's not this big, I guess. We'll use a normal word, big. And the likeness to Benedict Cumberbatch is absolutely incredible. I know a lot of people were commenting about how real the Star-Lord looked yesterday compared to Chris Pratt. This is uncanny, and it's really awesome, and he gotcha. I might make that the thumbnail, but even look at his hands. Look at how like damaged his hands are from, I mean, I guess some of that could be veins, but you know, he had a car accident, and that's kind of what happened, is it damaged his hands. There's actually 2 Eye of Agamottos, one with it open and one with it closed. And then the cape actually comes off. So cape actually comes off very easily. It just like kind of pulls right off. So, you know, if you don't want him to use the cape, that's cool. I don't know why you wouldn't, but obviously he's got all sorts of cool stuff on the back. This figure is actually, I mean, really, really awesome. It had like a weird piece of plastic around his neck, and that was really annoying to get off, because they really dug it in there. Also, this is slightly posable, the actual collar, which is kind of appropriate since in the movie he kind of fights with it. His feet are not that durable, so posing him is a challenge. In a way, and I don't know that I'm going to really do very much with my posing with him. Let's look at the accessories. As you can see, I only have the Eye of Agamotto up there. There is a number of different hands. He came with 2 fists, and I didn't really understand that one, but what I really love is he's got these, and it's actually like the effect is amplified by my keyboard, but he's got all these like, you know, these things, the illusions or whatever that he can make, like mystic arts and all that goodness. They're kind of weird to put in position, and I always say this, someday my buddy Greg's going to come over here and repose absolutely everything that I have, and then we'll do a tour of all of my my Hot Toys figures, and then we'll go over to his house someday, and we will actually, I definitely told him that someday we will do a tour of his collection, and maybe even Jen's collection. Actually, no, definitely, because I don't want to be on her bad side. So here's the other necklace. It also has 2 sling rings, and the necklace is closed on this one. So obviously, you're only going to have one or the other. You're not going to have them both. This isn't like a gangster rap video or something where you got to show off your bling. The details on the accessories are like so perfect that even the book opens and there's like all sorts of like insignia and writing. It's not like legible, but it's still really cool. Obviously this is what he was using when he was doing the time thing, and I know that like you can take the hand off. You can't even see what I'm pointing at. You can take the hand off and put some of them here. I don't know. I'm okay with not using them for now. Maybe someday I will do a better job of posing them, and get a pose that I like. For the most part, my Hot Toys are in a glass case, so I try to fit as many together as I can. When it comes to Doctor Strange, I don't know how I'm going to position this, because I almost feel like I'm not using it right if I don't include the sweet diorama. So he might sit on top of the glass cases next to Thanos. I have the Thanos where he's in like the huge, what do you call it? The chair that he sits in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Another thing that I want to show you, I'm not in love with this tripod. The cape actually has some posability too. First of all, you can look at the awesome design underneath, and if I wanted to, I could, you know, get it to position so that when he spreads his arms out like this, you know, the cape actually does that with him. So I think this is the Cape of Levitation, if I remember correctly. Not like the biggest Doctor Strange fan per se when it comes to the comic books, but I mean that's really cool, and I love the patterns. Like, they definitely went all out for the cape, as you would expect them to. So I'm really, really, really happy that I ended up getting this. Oh yeah, and obviously this is his base. His base is a little awkward too, like in the size. So ultimately, I think that's why he is going to end up living with with Thanos as far as display is concerned. And by doing so, I can use the full diorama. I don't like that in a way, though. Like, I don't love having Thanos out in the open for dusting reasons. But it is what it is. And this is actually... I'm actually a little upset with myself that I waited. But by waiting and not pre-ordering, I was finally able to use all my reward points. I mean, just so much amazing detail on this. And then just look at that face. You know? Like, that is more than just a face that only a mother can love. I mean, that literally is Benedict Cumberbatch. I mean, I have a cousin, Sherilyn, who absolutely obsessed with Benedict Cumberbatch, and shout outs to her here too. But I think that if she does ever visit, I'm going to have this on guard, because it will possibly leave with her if I don't watch her closely enough. So, all things considered, though, absolutely incredible. Absolutely love this. And, yeah, man. I really, I love Hot Toys figures. I love Sideshow pieces. I'm honestly getting really close to, like, clearing out all my collection and basically just sticking to this type of format and Funko Pops and select figures otherwise. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know that you guys really seem to enjoy the Star-Lord one, so there we go. We'll see ya.